What's going on, guys, and welcome back to Fury Farms. Now, on the last episode, we sort of kind of give ourselves a game plan. I know we're running down of what I was doing. What I'm going to do, similar to sticking to the game plans, I've got my farms being seen to at the minute. Now, I've come over to farm 15 because I'm going to harvest this. Now, it says I've got 30 minutes basically, or 29 because it's more close to 29. 29 minutes to earn 12,000 by harvesting this. Now it's going to be easy and it's actually going to be more enjoyable for me because, yeah, do you know what? I thought it was, but I wasn't fully 100% sure. If anyone has ever played Farming Simulator 15, this is the actual truck you start off with, or the harvester you start off with. It's a fun one. I enjoyed it. Don't get why they changed it. But yeah, it wasn't a bad one. I had the little link line because I remember I think I might have made a mistake on the last one. I might have said it was Sandy Hills or Sandy Bay that I remember it from. It's not any of them. It's actually Bjornholm where I did most of my farming. I enjoyed 15. I enjoyed the episode I had on it, or the series. The series I had going was really fun. It was just, it kind of ended. So I didn't end it. 17 was around the corner, and I had a lot of other things to do. It's literally, I think that's where it took me. It was like a month or two break from everything I was doing. I just took a break and was sorting other stuff out. But either way, it was not ended the way I wanted it to be anyway. But this was the harvester you'd use on Bjornholm, and it was actually, it weren't bad to start off with because it's a small harvester obviously. And with this farm 15 is a small farm. This is only a dinky harvester. You only need a small harvester. I've got I think my one on my farms is a little bit bigger than this, but you can see the header itself is small, so that's how you know it's only a small harvester. It does the job for small farms. Now, I think on the Bjornholm series, I'm not too sure because it was sometime last year. I think it was like 5 months ago when we did it, or when I last did one on it. And in them 5 months, it was, what was it? I think I upgraded my harvester. I think they call me that I'm in now. I think I upgraded it to a Hollander. And it was like it was a big Hollander. It weren't a small one. The header on it was bigger than most things that I had in the yard. It was, you had to drag it by attaching it to the back of the actual harvester yourself, and it was actually really good, and it got through farms really fast. But I enjoyed to be on the whole map because it was close together with everything and everything you needed, which is why I like this map, because I've got 2 farms down there. I've got 14, I've got 19 now. Don't get me wrong, having them's good, but I'm thinking of buying either 15 or 20, or buying them both. I will own them both at one point. But I need to figure out at which point I want to own them both. I want to own one of them first though. I need to own one of them quite quick, and I'm thinking it's going to be 20 that we'll own, more than 15, because 15 has some decent stuff on it. 20 is more, I'm hoping that the experience bar with this dude is meaning that I could probably buy his farm off him for cheaper, and that's why you do these quests. This is what I'm hoping. I mean, you earn money from the quest, which is a good starting point for you, because if you're like, if you just started on this game and you're thinking, oh, I need to make money, I don't know how to do that, start off with your farm, put soybeans in straight away. I made the mistake of the first thing I planted into my farm was canola. I didn't look properly. I actually hit the escape button, look through, see what sells the most. When I started up on mine, it was soybeans, and soybeans are still selling high. So it's good to do that for yours. But also go around to other people's farms. Depending on how much time you want to put into the game, like if with me, because I'm recording them, I don't want to be doing like a massive huge farm like 23. I started it off, I finished it off camera. You don't want to do that if you're only playing, say you have like a set time you want to play it for, like 20 minutes, half an hour. Run over to 15, 20, or if you're on the other map, make sure you're in a small, make sure you're near a small thingy, farm, and you start doing work on that one, because you can get some really nice money. I mean, the big farms, they take longer, but they give you a lot more money. I mean, I'm earning, I think it's like between 12 and 18 grand each time I do something on these farms. And then because of the soybeans, I'm earning between 10 to 20,000. I don't think it's 20. I think it's between 10 to 15,000. Because last time I took one, the soybeans was on 1,250. I think it was 1,250 on the on the market thing to where I was selling it, and the profit was 1,250. So it was like, weren't too bad. It earned me 10 grand, and that was from my farm. But on top of all that, I did a big job. I'd say it was a big job. It took me off camera, it must have took me about 45 minutes to do just that one farm alone. And if I was to do it when it weren't off camera, it would have took 3 episodes. So yeah, it was that type of thing where it was like, it's going to take 3 episodes to do this, so I'll do it off camera, get the money, and then go and do the smaller ones on camera. I mean, I don't do much off camera work on this anyway. It's just that one I did because I already started it, I just finished it. That was the type of thing. As for if you're playing on the other map, I really don't know which farm numbers to go and thingy, because I don't use it. And the whole reason I don't use it is because this one was more challenging. On the other map, you start off with that vehicle you see there in front of me. I've leased that, I don't own it. That's not my vehicle. I've only got it on lease. But on the other map, you own that vehicle. Because I did jump on, and at the beginning of this series, I did a rundown of why I chose this map. It was more of a challenge for me. Coming from farming Sim 15, I had a feel for the game, but this was more of a challenging map. I've not quite looked into a few others yet. I will be doing it at some point, because I want to do like a multiplayer system where it's like, how to explain it, what's going to happen is people who like this and who are following me and enjoying this, and it will happen once I start getting comments from people saying that they want this to happen, it's going to be a multiplayer recording. Now, you're not going to be in the voice, but your names and the chat bar and all that stuff will be in the videos. And what it'll be is I'll open it up to multiplayer, or I'll get a certain map, whichever one it is. Every time I log on to do a recording for that video, I'll like tweet that I'm going live so people can jump on. Now, what that does is that involves the community, all the community I've got, which at some point will probably raise up bigger, I'm hoping, I'm not hoping to raise up the community like mega huge in certain things on certain games. It's just certain ones like Farming Simulator, you have a separate community. You have like a farming community, people who enjoy simulation games, stuff like that. They can come join you and be in a video, but not really have the voice put in the video, because that's like a bit too far. And you can just like see your name, I'll come over, I'll give your name a shout out in the video and all this stuff. I'll do lots of things in the video and add yous all in it constantly, but it's basically I'll be recording with yous on the server, and that's how it'll go. And to do that, I need people to put in the comments that they like the idea of that. And if it's a good idea and you all like it, it'll be a multiplayer farming sim. And I want to do a couple of other series for certain games as well. I've got loads of games I'm going to be doing series on. I'm ending a series on one of the Minecraft games because I'm just not enjoying it, and if I'm not enjoying it, I'm not going to play it. Which, if any of you have actually watched my videos, my Minecraft ones, I have two, or I had two Minecraft videos. I had Agarian Skies 2 and I had Project Ozone 2. Now I got bored of Project Ozone 2 because it weren't really expanding much. It was more doing offline work and grind on the offline just to make sure that I had stuff for the video, whereas Agarian Skies, it has a little bit to the offline grind, but not a lot. A lot of it I can do, like, I'm enjoying more of the quests in Agarian Skies than I was in Project Ozone. I'm enjoying playing Agarian more than I was with Project Ozone. So I decided to end Project Ozone, and I'm carrying Agarian Skies. And now what I've got to do there is, because it ended, I think it's like a week, 2 weeks, maybe it might be 3 weeks, something like that. Because it ended that, I'm trying to think like what to replace it with. Then that's what that's what I'm trying to think, is like what do I replace this with, you know? Because don't get me wrong, I've got lots of games. I can replace it with another Minecraft mod pack if I wanted to, but I think just having one Minecraft mod pack at a time would be the better role. So I'll place it with a different game. Now I'm thinking Construction Simulator 2015, because I've got a lot of stuff. I've already got a lot of work, like time played on that, and I can make it into the season 2 of Fury Constructions. But on the other hand, or other hand, not other, no, don't even know how to grammar my, yeah, don't even know how to speak, just put it that way. On the other hand, it could be something more interesting. Like I could do League of Legends, I could do, because I've got a couple of accounts that are level 30 on that. Could do World of Warcraft if I wanted to. I don't think I'll ever do World of Warcraft. I got bored of World of Warcraft. I played WoW for how long has it been out for? 12, 13 years. I played World of Warcraft solid for a lot of years. I was first started playing in vanilla. Loved it. Absolutely loved it. Was on it every day. Would sit in my room at my parents'. I think I was about, what was it, 12 years ago? About 14, 15 years old, something like that. And I'd sit at home, in my parents' house. I'd sit in my room all day playing that game, and I enjoyed it. And then the Burning Crusade hit, and I enjoyed that. And then Wrath of the Lich King came out a couple of years later, and I enjoyed that one. And after Wrath of the Lich King, it just starts going downhill after one, after another. Because raiding Karazhan into Burning Crusade was awesome. Raiding Molten Core in vanilla was awesome. When you've got 40 people in one raid, all on Skype, TS, Vent, 40 people, one raid, and you're a warlock, so you've got like 5 warlocks one group, 5 mages another group, all 5 mages and all 5 warlocks are doing their AoE, coming down. Like, it was a beautiful picture. And ever since Water, it sort of went downhill. Now I could sort of go back to private servers and hit up like the vanilla private servers, or the Blizzard, not the Blizzard one, the Lich King one. But then in order to do that, it means I actually have to go and mess around and getting all this sort of like stuff done and seeing if it was able to be recorded or not. It probably is able. You are able to record them and stuff like that, because you probably get recognition if you're a big massive YouTuber. Like a lot of YouTubers I watch could probably do that and get it boosted up quite a lot, and if people that play WoW see it, they will go and play it. But it got boring, it really did. And I've tried every expansion that's come out with WoW. I've tried Cataclysm, I've tried Pandaria, I've tried Legion, I've tried Draenor. They got boring. And this new one, Legion, just bored the hell out of me, so I won't ever play that WoW. I'm not going to say I won't ever play it, I just lost interest in it. So unless they bring something back that makes it more interesting, I'm not going to play it. So that's why I'll never record World of Warcraft. Other games from Blizzard I might. I'm trying to figure out how you can do, like, certain games you have to sit here and you have to try and think of how am I going to do a series on this game, and how can I make it interesting. Now, I know I sit here and I talk a lot about certain games and different games, and I'm playing Farming Simulator and I'm talking about a different game. I know I do that, and that's really because I'm just trying to appeal to like what other people like. So you could hit in the comments and be like, oh well, you mentioned this game, play that because you can make a good series on that. And I think a lot of people would like that, or I'd enjoy that. And most of the games I play because I enjoy. In fact, no, all the games I play because I enjoy them. I record the ones I enjoy the most, which, to be honest with you, is a lot of games. I like a lot of games, I really do. I'm not like a fussy person where it was only limited to a certain type of game. I'm a big on a lot of games, especially simulation games. They're one of my favorite. I'm trying to think. I could do one on Euro Truck Simulator too. Now that's fun, I don't mind that. I could do a series on that, because that to me is like you're building your own company up. Like with Farming Simulator 17 or 15 or whatever farming simulator you're doing, you're building your farm up. So you're building a company, you're making money by selling off stuff. Obviously in 17 you've got so many different ways of making money, a lot more efficient, we'll go with. It's a lot more fun as well, because don't get me wrong, I can be doing all this on my farm, but I'm doing all this and getting paid to do it. You know, I'm doing my farm and only getting a little bit. What I do during the process of my farm, now like 14 and 19, they're my farm. They're mine, personally owned by me. Which means we cultivate, we seed, and we harvest. And then when you harvest, you load it into a trailer and you go and dump it. And once you've done that, that's when you get the money. So last time I did it, I seeded, cultivated, and harvested for 10,000. Now I'm not complaining. 10,000 is a good amount of money to have. It's a very good amount of money to have at that point. 10,000, you're not going to say no to. No one will. Even if you're just starting out in this game, 10,000 is a lot. Even if you're not just starting out in this game, 10,000 is still a lot, because the actual equipment costs a lot more money. Oh, it costs a hell of a lot more money. So 10 grand's a lot. So yeah, 10,000 to harvest, seed, and cultivate. Now, to harvest, seed, and cultivate these, I come away with about 30,000 at most. Is about 30,000, and that's just to do his farm for him. But I'm getting an experience bar, which I'm thinking is going to make it so I can buy the plot for less. I'm not sure on that one. It might come down to a point where we do start doing like bigger farms if they don't take too long. If they take too long, then I'm not going to do them, because I don't want it's like with the last one, I said, like I said, I didn't want it to take 3 episodes just for me to do one harvest one farm that I didn't want. I think this is pretty much done now. Yeah, I think we're just earning the money. So let's see how much money we got. Like 10, just under 10 minutes done. So it took me a whole lot of 20 minutes to do that, and we earned, what's that? It's 12, 13, 14, 15, about 14, 1500, 14, 15,000 for that. And now it'll be slurry tank. Anyone in that fertilized? I got a feeling it needs a load of slurry thrown on it. It's a dirty job, but someone has to tractor and spreader ammo. Well, that's interesting, because that's just been harvested. There's nothing on it yet. He wants it slurrying. Right. Helper is blocked. Right. Okay. I see why you blocked. Okay, chill out. Right, so Helper H is no longer blocked. Sure. Yeah, like I say, my one is. Right. Anyway, we're gonna leave it there for now. We'll just earn a nice amount of money, and we're gonna go and earn a little bit more money on the next episode. This is loaded with grass, so when we come back, this field's going to be made into grass. That's going to be doing that, while the other one's harvesting. We're going to be making a bit more money. Still not sure what we'll do with this one. I'm going to look into that one in a minute. But we're going to leave the episode there for now. So again, thank you for watching my video. It has been a pleasure recording it for you. Thanks for watching the video. It's been a pleasure recording. I've been Fury. You're all amazing, and don't forget, hit that subscribe button, and I shall see you next time.